Oh, hey, I was lucky. I was parked in a motorcycle parking, didn't even pay attention, and a police officer stopped by and reminded me I shouldn't be there, which is nice of him.
Maybe he's a motorcycle enthusiast and he just thought that better than running you over, he would just ask you politely.
Oh, he actually parked down there. I was parked one spot over.
Oh, but you were doing service work.
Yeah, but I was still sticking out on the road.
Well, he's a nice guy. He's conscientious. What do we got here? We got some polished steel junk turned into art. What do you think, Muggs? Good enough to pee on? It's good enough for Muggs. What the heck were these parts? Some rusted and some held on with curved head carriage bolts. Just what everybody needs. A rock for a spacer. All polished on a buffing wheel to get that just right look. Metal Stone Arts. Metal Stone Arts. What the? This is something you'd expect to see on DF, Dave's Farm. Very interesting. Takes imagination to turn junk into function. I'm afraid to touch it. May dent it. Don't think I'm gonna dent that. USA tempered. What machine milled those? Stamped them, drilled them, cast them. What a piece of junk. Did you make this junk?
Yeah.
It's beautiful junk.
Thanks.
I'm just commenting on it. He's junk. I found him wandering around. He's purebred junk. If you had to try to figure out what all these pieces did, sprockets, the rings you made, great. I'm being critical in a good sort of way. Do you think this was cast when they manufactured that?
Oh yeah.
It's a casting. Someone had to
sewing machine. Treadle sewing machine.
Somebody had to make all the holes in the other side of this. Or the pins that allowed for the hole when they cast it. Think of the machining. And this piece that's curved on both sides?
That's from a plow.
Huh. Plowed through the hard earth. And you've buffed everything. So you've left just enough of the rust to finish. Partially threaded rods. See the wear in the gear? Concave, convex. I wonder if that was made that way or worn. See it?
Oh, I don't know.
I've always thought that using rocks as spacers was a good idea. Polished rocks. Millions of years of sediment built up and hardened under pressure. I see it.
Where are you from?
The Adirondacks, where things rust. Rust. Beautiful. I make videos. That's my art. I'm CORVAIRWILD on YouTube. I make videos.
Here,
I didn't
take
see
my
the
card
chain.
and send me a link.
Yep, it'll be on YouTube. Metal Stone Arts. I already mentioned it. Now this is Buckland. That side is Shelburne Falls.
Nope, the whole thing shell burn.
Oh, I thought it was one side of the bridge and the other.
Shell burn.
Oh, shell burn.
And
Right.
village is really the postal zip code is Shelburne Falls.
Welding splatter. Or
Yeah,
grinder
there's a
splatter.
welding splatter right there.
Yeah.
It is.
I know. I recognize it. I've been on fire. That's what it's missing. A
Wheels.
turntable.
Turntable.
Yep.
I thought about wheels, but then, you know, somebody leans on it, it could roll away and make it burn.
You parked this Jeep next to your grinder.
How about
It's
that?
getting splattered. Yeah, I've got that on my vehicles. Little holes in the mirror from welding
It's the
splatter.
first time it happened to me because I was grinding in the rain underneath the tarp here.
Yep.
So it was just
Deflected.
and
This is
on the
some...
windshield. It's ridiculous. It's like concretized down there.
Yeah. You're down at the second wear layer on that windshield wiper. Yep. Hey, this thing looks like the inside of mine, except you can see the carpet in yours. You can't see it in mine. My dash panel's off, your door panel's off. Interesting. I love junk vehicles. How's it look underneath? I love them when they're all rusted right through the rocker panels. Stainless steel wire holding the muffler to the tailpipe. This is what happens when you undercoat your vehicle. Salt gets underneath the undercoating and rusts it away. I'm a firm believer in undercoating vehicles, but not with bed liner or thick rubberized.
That's why I took these
Side moldings
plastic
off?
things off. They newly painted it and then put those plastic things back on, and I looked under one and it was full of road
Rust.
dust.
Yep.
And it just kind of rusted away somewhat.
But I have the solution. You look comfortable in that chair.
It's pretty comfortable, I gotta admit.
I still think it needs a turn. There's a guy in London, Ontario that makes wacko videos of machinery that he makes, but it runs with an engine. He takes a car, cuts the back off, and puts a little training wheel on it, and puts the hand controls 30 feet in the air. He drives them around. And people get hurt.
He's not the same guy who does, they were like, what are they doing, like crashing cars?
Yeah.
Or
So-
jumping cars?
Yeah, yeah.
I watched a bunch of his vids, and then like they wanted to shut him down or something.
They did. They did.
Cops shut
They
him
did.
down.
He's got issues. He's been in trouble. But
I forget what was illegal that he was doing though.
it had to do with age difference. As in, he was 50 and the people that he was having come over and visit weren't.
Oh really?
I'll give you a hint, they weren't 80. Go the other way. So he's had his problems. But you know what the newspaper says? If it bleeds, it leads. People want trouble. They want misery. Yep. That reminds me of the bumper guards on a 49 Cadillac. Well formed.
My knuckles?
No. The brass. Like the bumper guards. What else we got here for decoration?
Go inside, there's a lot more to see there.
We've only got 21 minutes of video left. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Everything can
my
be
dog-
art.
You can't bring your dog in here. Or let me block my dog. Well,